Good morning, everybody. I hope you having a good day. I haven't talked to y'all in a long time, and I just feel like I want to make a video. And I just miss y'all so much. I'm so happy that I'm talking to y'all again. Like, oh my god. I've been going through a lot for the past couple months, but I'm back. And I'm feeling better, and I'm happy. And I'm at peace. And I'm happy. Yeah. Things are getting better. Today I wanted to talk to y'all about, that slavery was a choice thing where Kanye was like canceled and all that, and everybody was all mad at him and stuff. I just feel like I really understood what he was saying. Like, I understood what he was saying. This video not gonna necessarily be about that per se, but just my experience with that way of thinking, or whatever the case may be. So you know how a lot of people just basically just went off on him. They didn't really try to dissect nothing he was talking about. From what I got from it, it was the fact that it was so many more slaves than slave owners, and it was really their mind that was playing tricks on them, having them think that they was stuck and they just couldn't get free. But in reality, if they all worked as a team together, they could have just overcome all the slave masters and they could have been free. And that's what I assume he was saying slavery is a choice for, because it was their choice whether or not they can become free based on what they did, the actions that they took, which some would say, well, it's not as easy as it sounds. I mean, obviously not. Their minds are obviously broken, and like they obviously don't have no type of confidence in themselves because they're getting beat and their family getting taken away and all type of crazy stuff that is super traumatic, that would actually make you feel like you're not capable of having the strength to even do anything. You just stuck, or you feel like you stuck, or whatever the case may be. They feel like they were stuck, but they could have freed themselves together. That's what I assume he was trying to say, and nobody would just understood what he was saying. So that's what I assume. And so, and from what I'm talking about today is kind of the same thing, but I realized this when it comes to unhealthy relationships or unhealthy circumstances that we put ourselves in, and we just feel like we're stuck, but in reality we can just free ourselves from them. Like, for example, if you're in a toxic or abusive relationship, everybody can say it's hard. It is hard to be free or to let it go, but you can, and it is your choice whether or not you don't. So in reality, it's like you a slave to this trauma, a slave to the abuse, a slave to the hurt and the pain and the brokenness and all of that kind of stuff. But in reality, you can set yourself free. So you're making a choice to stay in that predicament. So in this instance, I would feel like, since I was in that type of situation for so many years of my life, I was choosing slavery or whatever. But in reality, I could have freed myself long ago, but my mind was in chains to the point where I was just so broken, and I wasn't even thinking. Like, I just felt like I had to deal with this, or I just felt like this is just my fate. But in reality, all I had to do was let it go, and it wasn't my fate no more. It's not my fate no more. So, or it never was. It was just in my brain, or what I was so used to, and I just became desensitized to all the trauma and all the things that were happening. But in reality, all I had to do was realize that there were no chains at all. It was never no chains. They were all figurative. Like, I don't have no physical chains on me making me stay with this person. Like, I don't have nothing, like, nothing is holding me to this person but myself and my actions and my presence that I'm allowing them to experience. And in reality, I could easily walk away and I won't be enslaved anymore, because I'm not really enslaved. because slavery is a choice. It's like, it's like, no. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about toxic relationships, because it's really a choice, and you have free will, and nobody is holding you down and putting their foot in your throat and telling you you have to stay and deal with this. You know what I mean? You don't have to stay and deal with that. You don't. And if they are putting their foot in your throat and actually telling you that, then you need to call the police. But in reality, you can take the steps to free yourself from that by getting a restraining order, by telling the authorities, by telling all your family members and allowing them to protect you. Is there so many things you can do to like make this not exist anymore? And it's really your choice, and it's really your free will. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to y'all about. I hope y'all having a good day, and I hope you remember that your life is in your own hands and nobody else can control it. And no matter what you're going through in life, you can always get through it with the power of courage, the power of prayer, the power of actual action, and not just words, but you actually got to put action behind your words and actually make it happen. And you know, you can do it if you believe in yourself. But if you're so broken and down and like depressed, it's hard to believe in yourself. So you got to get away from whatever is breaking you, because it will definitely stop you from making any change in your life. Like, if you stand in that unhealthy environment where you don't feel like you can do anything, you don't feel like you have any strength, and you just feel like you're broken, or this person or these people are hindering you from your full potential and your soul and your spirit, and you feel like you just can't do nothing, and you just, like, for example, somebody hit you, right, and you fall down to the ground, and you can get up, though, you can, but when you in certain environments, you just feel like you can't get up, like you're just stuck there on the ground, and everybody just walking all over you, or walking past, and nobody see or nobody understand, and nobody can help, but they really can help, and people trying to pick you up and saying, here, I can help you, come get up, like, but you just feel like you can't. But in reality, you can. You just have to take their hand and get up and keep moving. And that's literally how it is. Like, that's literally how I be feeling. That's how I was feeling. I was feeling like all my family around me all love me and support me, my friends or whatever the case may be, and they always encourage me and tell me I don't deserve certain things, this and that. This person is so and so, forget him, you deserve this and this. You're an amazing mama, you're an amazing person, this and this, and you don't deserve that they was trying to give to you. And you can do better, and just let him do what he want to do, and you do what you have to do, and you will find your person for you, or whatever the case may be. And I was just not taking their hand and accepting these encouraging words or things that could actually help me to move on and keep walking, you know what I mean? And that's how it be. And you will really feel like you're really enslaved, but in reality, you're not. In reality, you really don't have no chains on you. You can really keep going. And in this analogy, I'm imagining like the slaves back in the day, or whatever the case may be. And maybe some slaves were trying to set up escape plans, and the other slaves were feeling afraid or scared or whatever. Or, no, I can't do that. What if this happened? What if that? And then in my experience, I just felt, I was saying things like, well, I always wanted to be married to a person to have a kid with, I just tried to do this and this. I was doing all these good things, and he wasn't accepting them, and no matter what I did, he kept cheating, or he kept hurting me, or he kept doing certain things where I just felt like, what am I doing wrong? And then they were just telling me, well, you already saw who he was, so it is what it is. You just got to move on. And that's really like how I would imagine, like, when back in the day, I don't know, I just feel like these analogies like go together, even though it's a totally different thing. But that's how I feel about the slavery was a choice thing in my life, how it applied to my life, because it was a choice for me. It was a choice. This is totally different, but y'all know what I'm saying. Let me know if y'all know what I'm saying. Don't cancel me. I don't got that many followers anyway. But I just feel like I understand. And I just feel like in life, everything is a choice in life. And you can always choose whether or not to experience certain things in your life. You can always choose. You have free will. Nobody is holding a gun to your head and saying, you have to do this, or you have to do that, or you have to stay in this environment, you have to stay with this person, you have to stay with this friend, or you have to stay talking to this family member, because family members could be toxic too, or whatever the case may be. Nobody is forcing you to do anything. If you feel uncomfortable in any situation, you can easily get out of it. No, it's not always easy, but you can get out of it. You have the power to get out of it. It's your choice. You have free will, and you can do whatever you need to do in order to be comfortable in your body and in your spirit and in your soul not broken or feeling like, I just felt like my soul and my spirit was drained, and I just didn't feel like I was diamond. Because I'm not angry. I'm not an angry human. I'm not a mean individual. I'm a kind-hearted, soft, lovey-dovey individual to everybody around me. So if I'm feeling like I'm totally a whole different person, I don't even know who I even was. I don't even be like that. I don't fight. I don't do none of that ghetto stuff. I'm not ghetto. So I just knew that I needed to get away from that, and I will never go back to that. And I always said that for so many years, but it's been so many things that have transpired over these past couple months, and at this point I have no reason to go back. I'm gonna keep begging the Most High to allow me to stay free and detached from what is not serving me and what is terrible for my well-being, because I really feel like I'm gonna end up killing myself if I stay with that human being, and I will never want to go back to that. There's no pros, it's only cons. And that's really slavery. Like, what is this doing for me? All it's doing is breaking me down and making me feel dehumanized. And I'm a human, and I'm a woman, and I deserve to be treated like such. You know what I mean? And I would never accept nothing less than no more. Like, that's completely dead. I can't even be the right type of parent with that type of environment. I don't even know how I've been existing and thriving as a mother for all of these years in that type of environment. Like, it's been terrible, actually. And I just want to be beautiful. I don't want my face broke out. I don't want no bruises on my body, on my neck. I don't want no blood on my face. I don't want none of that. That junk is completely dead. This is not the life for me. I'm only accepting a soft future for the rest of this year and for every year, moving forward. I would never in my life, ever. This has been a lesson for every future experience for me, whether it be romantic or not. I could never in my life ever put myself in that type of predicament or allow myself to continue in a predicament where I have a choice to leave and thrive in a healthy environment. And I would never want or accept or tolerate any type of dehumanizing treatment. Like, I just felt like I was being treated like a dog, or like not even less than a dog. I don't even know. Like, and I don't deserve that, and nobody else do either. I wouldn't pray or wish that on anybody that I don't like, which I don't even dislike nobody. So if I did, I would never wish that on anybody. No domestic violence, abusive, traumatizing relationship on anybody. Nobody deserves it. Like, we deserve to be happy. We deserve to be loved. I just want to love people. I want to love everybody. I want to love myself. I want to love my baby girl. And I know for a fact that I could do that, and I'm doing it, and I'm going to be okay. The rest of this year is going to be amazing because I have removed the toxicity out of my life, and I'm going to keep it going. And I'm going to be thriving and beautiful and happy with the people that deserve my presence and deserve my energy and deserve my encouragement and deserve my love. And, you know, I have so many genuine people in my life. There's no reason for me to even deal with somebody that's not good for me, because everybody else is good for me. And I just appreciate everybody that I have in my life. I love everybody. I love y'all so much. I love you, like, for real. I'm so thankful that I'm, like, living this experience, this life experience with the people that I have. Like, they're amazing. I'm so happy that I have these people. And when I'm in, like, purgatory, which is what I feel like I was in, I just felt like I was in hell. Like, when I'm in purgatory, I don't even be able to appreciate my loved ones, because I am so messed up. I don't even be able to think clearly no more. Like, everything else just disappears around me, and it's just this toxicity all in the forefront of my brain. And that's just what's powering me to move and walk. Like, just toxicity. That's just all that's in my brain. It's like nothing else matters, or nothing else is around me no more. I be forgetting about the people that I love, the people that love me. People calling me, I don't answer. People texting me sweet messages, I can't even receive it because I'm so broken. Like, no, because life should be beautiful, right? We should be able to experience a beautiful life, and that's all I want to do. I just want to be happy, and I'm gonna stay happy. I feel like you should too, honey bun, because when all these years go by, like, say you're not in your 20s no more, you're in your 30s, you're in your 40s, you're in your 50s, do you still want to be dealing with unhealthy experiences? I don't. When I'm old, I don't want to envision my life, my future, and I'm still in this cycle. I want to envision my future traveling the world, going to different countries, learning new languages, meeting new people of different ethnicities, starting my business and thriving in my business, buying a big home for my family where we can all thrive together, and, like, as a family. Like, I really want big things for myself and my future and my loved ones, and I just want to be able to accomplish all these things. And I just know that I can't if I'm in a toxic, never-ending cycle of not what the F, but a toxic, never-ending cycle of I don't know what even do it be. Like, what even is this? That's how I just feel. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just been, nobody should ever experience this. Like, I don't even know what to call it. It's just a never-ending cycle of I don't know what. That's just how I feel at this point. And what am I even doing? Like, I'm like, what am I even doing? Like, what am I even doing? I got a whole baby girl. God then blessed me with my own house, my own car, a decent job where I make decent money, my beautiful baby girl, which is my biggest blessing on earth, and my beautiful family, my mom, my dad, everybody, my grandparents, everybody is here. They're all here. Like, this is everything I ever needed. I still have everybody I ever needed. Nobody passed away. They're all here. Why am I not enjoying what's here in front of me? And I don't want to ever forget what's in front of me, because eventually they won't be there no more. You know what I mean? I just went all the way off from the whole topic, but anyways, that's how it be. I'm gonna see y'all though. I'm glad I made a video. Oh my god. I'm gonna start making a video every day or every couple days, because I love y'all so much and I miss y'all so much, and I'm so happy you're here listening to me, and I love you. And I'm gonna leave my Discord. I haven't really been on Instagram. I've been on Threads though. That's my new thing. I love Threads. It's fire. I'm gonna leave my Threads. I'm gonna leave my Discord. Nobody talks to me on Discord. Nobody comes to my server, but I'm gonna leave it just because maybe one day y'all might want to. I got a bump on my chin that's making me stressed, and it came because of my cycle. And you know those painful bumps that we get when our cycle about to start? acne bumps that are hurting. They hurt. But I love y'all. Thank you for listening to me, honey bun, and I'll see you next time.